Hey sis, here we are in my kitchen, and I wanted to share with you what has been a thought process I've been going through called the grace of God that's in our mindset. I want us to understand that if you have to reset our mindset, it has nothing to do with failure, but it has everything to do with wisdom. Because resetting is not about weakness, it is about strategy. And the grace of God, I love it, gives us permission to stop and to begin again without shame. But it is unfortunate that so many of our sisters are stuck in cycles because they fear the embarrassment, with their friends and coworkers, and resetting again doesn't sound positive, and they feel like it's appearing inconsistent. But the grace of God says this: try again, begin again, even rise again, because resetting is not about going backwards, but it has everything to do with aligning ourselves with what really matters. A reset mindset requires humility. Yes, it does. But humility is about self awareness. It is recognizing the fact that some things that used to serve its purpose in your life are no longer serving your purpose, your growth, or your peace, or even what God has called you into. But what grace does do is empower us to release what no longer fits and embrace what God is calling you into. And I say us often enough because I'm speaking about myself as well. And I know that sometimes God will allow something to fall apart because He intends to rebuild it with His clarity and understanding. And sometimes He'll close the door because He wants us to stop settling. We have become so comfortable in routine. Just like the children of Israel, He had to shake them up in order for the gospel to spread. And sometimes He'll interrupt our plans because His plans are always better. Scripture even reminds us of that. Many are the plans of man, but it is God's plan that will prevail. My sisters, I want to remind you of this. Grace is not just forgiveness, it is fuel. Think about it. When the grace of God is present, it's fuel to reset our habits, our thinking, and our expectation. Because the grace of God gives us the courage to pivot without shame. There goes that word I've heard so much in 2026. But pivot gives us the strength to change direction without fear. The grace of God gives us clarity to even recognize when a reset is necessary. And grace also ensures this positive thing about reset. Reset is not a setback, but it is a setup for greater. Let me encourage you as I encourage myself. We're not stuck, we're not late, and we are not disqualified. Why? Because the grace of God gives us a fresh page, and we have the authority to write on it boldly. What are you pending? What are you writing? What are you saying about your future? Because reset is not the end of the story. It's the beginning of a better chapter. And grace is saying what? It's saying that the pen in God's hand is writing that chapter. How is He writing it? With intention, with love, and purpose. Resetting our mindset, it sounds like it's a lot of work, but it's not. Proverbs 3:5-6 says, trust in the Lord with all thine heart. Lean not to thy own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will direct the path. And too often we go forward without even acknowledging Him or looking to see what He has to say. My girlfriend and I often laugh about our minds in this day and age. So much we have to think about, so much we have to do. But we realize we have to trust in God in all our thinking, in all our planning. He is the final say in all things. And I'm saying to you, because of this beautiful gift of grace He has given unto us, we can trust Him that the reset of our mindset and the wisdom and strategy He has given is for better, never for worse. It's for greater. And look for that with better expectations. So I say to you, my sister, if this has resonated with you and encouraged you, just write down on the bottom, DM me in comments the word encourage. And I'll know that we're walking together hand in hand as we trust God on this journey called life. And I would even encourage you even further to join me in a Facebook community called Sisters Establishing Grace, or either just follow us on Encounter Grace Inc. and see what we're saying, see what you're doing, and see what resonates with you. And I will encourage you again to encourage your sisters to don't worry about resetting our mindset. It's going to be good, better than good. It's going to be great because we're trusting God in the process. Until the next time, I say let the peace of God, the grace of God resonate with you and your family is my prayer. God bless.